Brian Anderson. At the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. Van Vliet runs the show with Thompson to his side. Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. And it's Şengün in at the 5 spot. And for Oklahoma City, 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at small forward. We've got a good matchup in the guard position tonight, Clark. Should be a fun battle for the fans.
I agree. I mean, every kid loves to dribble and shoot, so it's a blast to watch the pros do it, the best in the world. Plus, if there's any ankle breaking going on tonight, you know it's going viral.
Dort for 3. Smith with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Durant. Şengün, the screen. Thompson passes to Şengün. Count that bucket.
Read the defense and executed. The IQ showing through for Şengün.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for OKC. Pass to Holmgren. And here is Williams. 6 to shoot. Outside for SGA. Sinks it from distance.
Coach likes that look. And Gilgeous-Alexander from the corner.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Now here's Durant. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
Sweet mid-range jumper for Kevin Durant. He's dialed in wherever he shoots it from.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about Kevin Durant and just how challenging a matchup he is. He told me, quote, his length is what makes him so difficult. Throwing that quick release on his jumper, all we can ask our guys to do is get a hand up on any shot they can. We'll see how effective their defense is on Durant tonight. Brian, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And Houston has possession, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Durant against Williams. And Durant gets it to go. Durant's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, you know, at first glance, you might think Durant has trouble finishing through contact, but think again, folks. I mean, you can't measure desire by body type.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 5 over Van Vliet. Holmgren with a screen on Durant. Williams from long range. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Pass to Durant. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. The Thunder have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Dort finds Holmgren. Outside, SGA. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Outside Durant.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left to play in the first. Shot clock at 5. Durant with another miss.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Caruso in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Houston will go for a different look here. Finney-Smith's checked in for Smith. Eason comes in for Durant. Holiday's checked in for Amen Thompson. And it's Shepard in for Fred Van Vliet. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Shepard. He's guarded by Caruso. Pass to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Eason. Here's the 3. Williams grabs the board. Caruso outside. Wallace outside. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter here. Basket counts.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Rockets trail by 4. To the inside. Here's Easton. From down in the low post, it goes.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for the Thunder. And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's his first foul. Oklahoma City making a switch here. SGA's checked in. And then for Houston, Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. And it's Kevin Durant in for Holiday. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Wiggins. Pass to Caruso. 4 on the clock. Offline with a 3. The Rockets have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Here's Durant. Capella screen on SGA. And the slam dunk by Capella.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his balance.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Thunder. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
SGA and Wallace for the backcourt. Aaron Wiggins out there with Jalen Williams. And it's Caruso in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece. And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Wallace. Pass to Wiggins. Outside, SGA. On the wing, Wallace. Fires for 3. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Houston in the lead. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does it all. He said, once I made an emphasis to try to affect the game on both ends of the floor, I have found myself having success. So for me, it's just a want to. Coach Mark Dagnall said, he wants to win, and if you want to win, you have to do the invisible things. B.A., back to you.
A two-way talent. All right, Allie, thank you. Now here's Holiday. No points yet. Outside Eason. Pass to Finney-Smith. This one for 3. Can't get it to go. Making him 0 for 2.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
SGA deciding where to go with it. Wiggins. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Kevin Durant. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great, not settling for a good shot.
So for Oklahoma City, Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Jalen Williams comes in for Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace. And Houston will go for a different look here. Şengün checked in for Capella. Smith comes in for Finney-Smith. Thompson, he's checked in for Eason. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Holiday. And the first one at the line is good. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal, so the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there. All right, Shams. Thank you very much for that report. Now here's VanVleet. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Thompson. Outside Durant. Lets the three fly. Nails it from 3. And the Rockets lead by 2.
Great touch from KD. Great range, too.
Van Vliet against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. Wiggins outside. And another miss by Oklahoma City. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Houston. Şengün passes to Thompson. Now here's Durant from downtown. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. And now it's a 5-point Houston lead.
When it comes to catch and shoot situations, Durant as reliable as it gets.
Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Pass to Williams. Shot from 16. The Thunder with another miss. Houston leading by 5. And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court. And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's SGA. Give him 8 points now. The 15-footer is good. SGA's got 10.
Sweet-looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
Durant against Williams. Durant's shot is off. Thunder trail by 5. Dort outside. Pass to Holmgren. Here's SGA. 20 seconds left in the second period. And Dort with the bucket on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort's got his first 3 points of the game.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
His first shot coming late and stolen by Holmgren. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Rockets on top. They lead by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Here's Van Vliet. No points so far. Taking a look at the Rockets. KD and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Van Vliet runs the show with Thompson to his side. And it's Şengün in at the center position. Back to Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Love the control there from Thompson. I mean, showing poise on the pick and roll.
A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the #2 seed in the West, Grant.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
Houston has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Pass to Şengün. Van Vliet outside. Thompson with a screen. Van Vliet, the pass to Smith. The three-pointer off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Durant. Here's Williams. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. Pass to Durant. The three. Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
An outstanding performance from Durant so far. But you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer.
The three from Holmgren. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Van Vliet. Smith outside. Right side Durant. Pass to Şengün from outside the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Dort, the pass to SGA. Screen by Holmgren. Jacks up a 3. Kevin Durant pulls it in. The Rockets lead by 3. Down low. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Wow, Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender. Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating.
He's checked in for Oklahoma City. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Easton's checked in. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter of the game. The shot off that time. Thunder trail by 3. Williams passes to Hartenstein. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. They set the pick. Here's Wallace. From outside, off the mark. Houston has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Easton. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Durant. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Hartenstein. And Wallace, here we go. Outside for SGA. And here is Williams. Covered by Smith. Hartenstein with a screen on Smith. Williams from long range. Houston leading by 3. Van Vliet outside. 41 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. The Thunder have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Wallace. 5 on the clock. Pulls up at the elbow. No good. Off the front rim.
Open midi right there. That's letting the defense off the hook when you don't cash in.
Top of the key. No good there. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's Houston leading by 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. SGA and Wallace are the backcourt. Alex Caruso is out there with Kenrich Williams. And it's Williams in at the 5. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Finney Smith pulls it in.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Outside Eason. Back to Durant. They double team Durant. Outside Eason. There's the 3. Wallace pulls it in. Thunder trail by 5. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Off target from three-point range. Well, the Rockets shooting a nice 50% for the game. They double team Durant. Now Capella. Outside Durant. Back to Eason. The 3-ball. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. No. Dang comes in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Williams. And a change for the Rockets. Van Vliet's checked in for Okogie. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
A dynamic score. Gilgeous-Alexander is so good at finding his spots and executing.
That's tipped. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Wallace, the pass to Caruso. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Dort for 3. Capella pulls it down. The Rockets lead by 6. Here's Durant. Eason! Oh, the long ball, no good. And it's Dort with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's going to be a 3-second call. So for Oklahoma City, Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Jang. Chet Holmgren comes in for Caruso. And it's Jalen Williams in for Wallace. And then for Houston, Alperen Sengun's checked in for Capella. Smith comes in for Finney Smith. And it's Amin Thompson in for Eason. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Scanning the floor. Now Durant. Here's Smith beyond the arc. The 3-ball is down.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. 1:57 left in the fourth. Holmgren against Van Vliet. Here's Durant. Clock at 6. Durant owning the inside.
Nobody better at getting inside and finding good looks. KD rarely forces anything, and he usually gets the best shot available.
Now Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Down it goes.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Now here's Durant. Outside Sengun. Outside Durant. Takes a 3. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Rockets.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And what a huge performance it was for Kevin Durant.
He was on a tear. Everything seemed to be finding the bottom of the net for him. I'm sure he'd like to build on that performance going forward.
Now here's Dort. Williams in the post. Durant's there. Here's Holmgren. Fires the three. Şengün pulls it down. And here are the Rockets. They're on a 13-4 run. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Kevin, that was a gritty road win. How do you evaluate your performance?
It's a tough place to play. You know, you hear the crowd. It was loud as soon as we stepped on the floor. So, you know, we're just trying to play our brand of basketball and just keep growing.
The crowd had nothing on you, though. Congrats on the win.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Kevin Durant.